بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له أشهد أن نبينا محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا أيها الإخوة. Welcome, my brothers in Islam, in our 17th class of Book 1, Part 1 of the new version of Arabiyyah to Bayna Yadayk, Lesson 17. And we stopped at وقفنا عند الصفحة الثانية. We stopped at the second page. Alhamdulillah, that is a good feeling, but at the same time, it hurts me to see the pictures that I've talked with you about. So my advice, my brothers in Islam, to use the T-Pex, inshallah, like I have done, as you can see. And you can, like I said, you can let this done by one of your siblings, inshallah, your young sister, who can take this out, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ease all your affairs, my brothers in Islam. I will continue with as-safhatu thaniya, to what is the second page. We find here, as you can see on the top of the white part of the page, the word al-ardu. And in this situation, my brothers in Islam, in this case, it's very important to have a pen or a pencil, because, for example, the word al-ardu has no shakl, has no harakat. So what you do is writing the shakl or the harakat. You put the fatha on the ayn, you put the sukun on the ra, and the dhamma on the dad. That's how you learn. You have your pen and pencil always ready when any teacher is reading the text. I'm talking about the Arabic language. Have the pen ready or the pencil to write any harakat, because if you don't write it, you might learn the word in a different way. You might learn it or memorize the word as al-irdu. Al-irdu means the honor, and al-ardu with the fatha instead of the kasra. Al-ardu means the display, and that's what we're talking about. So just show you how important the harakat are. So al-ardu is the display. Yani, what do they mean with it, the display here? What they actually mean with it is they're going to display and show you the first chapter now, or the first conversation. Okay? So al-ardu means the display. So al-ardu can be anything. If you have things that you have for sale, you display it for the people, for the customers. It's called also al-ardu. You can have it in front of the window of the shop. It's called al-ardu. That's what you display. So they will display to you now the first conversation, inshallah. What takes us to, or before that, al-ardu, brothers in Islam, al-ardu, it comes from this verb. This is the root. And when the Arabs say root, then what they mean with it, it's the he form in the past tense. It's also something important. This is something that has to do with grammar. The root is the he form in the past tense. Remember that slightly, because it's extra information. All what I'm going to say now, inshallah, about this word ardun is all extra additional information that you don't have to know at this moment. But for those of you who have some background in the Arabic language, they might like to hear this. So al-ardu comes from the word arada. This is the root form. What means he showed, he demonstrated, or he displayed. Nah, it also means he displayed. As you can see, sometimes you have multiple meanings for one word, and that's not only in the Arabic language. Okay, so aradas, he displayed, or he showed, or he demonstrated. The present tense is ya'ridu. He displays. There's the present tense. And what's called فعل مضارع. And then we have the فعل أمر, the command verb, اعرض, display, exclamation mark, display, اعرض. What and this what I just mentioned should make you think about the schedule that we talked about before. Okay, because we have only 3 verbs in the Arabic language: past and present and command, or order. So the past tense is عرض, the present tense يعرض, and the command is اعرض. And then we have something called مصدر. So فعل ماض, past, فعل مضارع, present, فعل أمر, command, and then we have something called مصدر, that is عرضا. And the masdar is the main noun, or the noun of the verb, the noun form of the verb, and that's the one we have here. And the masdar, in the dictionary you will find it normally, or in many occasions, or in some dictionaries, Arabic, you will find it with a fatha, with 2 fatha. Why do they put 2 fatha on it? Because it's normally ardun. And I agree with that. It's normally ardun. Why is it ardan? Because they want to highlight the masdar, the main noun, with 2 fatha, because there are other nouns as well. There are 2 nouns more to come, inshallah. So the main noun, what is ardan, what means display, or just display, or showing, it has 2 fatha just to highlight it and to single it out and to show you that this is the masdar, the main noun of the verb, or the noun form of the verb. ومعنى العرض also very important, the word al-ardu has another meaning, totally different. So ومعنى العرض, and the meaning of the word al-ard, whether you put al before it, what means the, or without the, whether you say ardun or al-ardu, it has another meaning. Ardun means as well the width. Okay, what is the ma ardul babi? Ma ardul babi, what's the width of the door? Okay, ardun means width. Wa'aksuhu, its opposite, you will say in English, the length. What is the length in Arabic? It means at-tulu, or you can say tulun. If you drop the L, what means the, you have to add another dhamma above the lam. So tulun or at-tulu. And as you have heard, I don't pronounce the lam of at-tulu. You see, at-tulu. I don't say al-tulu. And the golden rule with that, my brothers in Islam, is that when you find after al what means the, if you find a letter with a shadda, it shows you that you're not allowed to pronounce the lam. I repeat, if you see that after L, the letter after L has a shadda, the W, the small W above it, it shows you that you are not allowed to pronounce the lam, like ash-shamsu. You see, I went straight away from letter 1 to letter 3. Ash-shamsu. I didn't say al-shamsu. Ash-shamsu. That's the correct way. So al-ardu also means the width, and its opposite is at-tulu, the length. So there are 2 more forms that I'm going to mention. We had done فعل ماض, past, فعل مضارع, present, فعل أمر, command. Then we had مصدر, the main noun, and then we have 2 more forms. The first of them is, what is the 5th form, is called اسم فاعل. Okay, اسم فاعل. And you find it in the dictionary written like فهو. When you see فهو, it means so he is. That's what it actually means. So he is. Fa means so. So he is. فهو عارض. So he's the displayer, the person that displays. فهو عارض. Okay. والمفعول. المفعول is the last form, and its full name is اسم المفعول. It's just the short form. It's just summarized. So والمفعول, meaning the اسم مفعول is معروض. What means displayed. That's what you display. Okay. الكتاب معروض. The book is displayed. So this is the last form. So this is, my brothers in Islam, a bit advanced, or you can say it's advanced Arabic. But I want to say to you something, my brothers. فائدة. This is a benefit. As you can see, a benefit. درسناه. نعم. ما درسناه قبل قليل. What does it mean? ما درسناه قبل قليل. ما means what? درسناه, we have studied it. Who means it? So I try to be literally in my translation. What we have studied it. Okay. قبل قليل, a bit ago. هو الفعل مع مشتقاته. It's the verb and its derivements. مشتقات are derivements. Okay. ولا يمكنك أن تحيط. You are not able to contain, to comprehend. You are not able to contain the word. You're not able to grasp and understand the word correctly or totally, or contain the word in its total, إلا بالمشتقات, except with the derivements. So you understand this, brothers? You will not be able to say that you understand the English verb. Okay? For example, he read a book. You're not able to understand this verb in its totality unless you know its present as well, okay, and its command verb. So you cannot talk English only in the past tense. You only know he read. Okay, your son is not reading. Now you're using the command verb, the order. You say to him, read. You cannot say to your son, while you're willing to command him and order him, you're angry at him, you say, you read. He will not understand. You read. Yeah, that's yesterday. So you have to change it to read. You have to make a command. Okay? Somebody's calling, what are you doing now? You want to say, I'm reading. You cannot say, I read. You have to say, I read. So you have to understand the forms to understand the word. If you don't understand these derivements that I have mentioned now, a bit ago, the past present command, you will, it's like walking with one leg. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cure the brothers that have only one leg. That doesn't mean it like that, but they know what I understand. It's not offensive, but what I actually mean is you just learned the part and left the bigger part. So knowing the derivements, the mushtaqatun, is very, very important, my brothers in Islam. That's why I will mention them. And I will try to mention them only once. So, just that you know that, inshallah. So, وَدِرَاسَةُ الْمُشْتَقَاتِ تُشْبِهُ, and the studying of the mushtaqat, وَدِرَاسَةُ الْمُشْتَقَاتِ, the studying of the derivements, tushbihu, it's similar to the studying of what you call in English the conjugations of English verbs. Even in English you have past, present, you have future tense, I think so. In Arabic we don't have future tense, because future tense is a part of the present tense, as you will see later on. Because the future tense is a part of the present tense, because the only thing you do for future tense in the Arabic language to add letter sa or sofa, and then the present becomes future if you add sa before the verb, or sofa. Sa'adhabu, I will go. Sofa adhabu, I will go as well. Sa is for short future and sofa is for long future, as you will learn inshallah. So it's not a verb that is on its own. Now, so والأفعال ثلاثة. وَالْأَفْعَالُ ثَلَاثَةٌ. And the verbs are three types. The verbs are three. بِنَاءً عَلَى الزَّمَنِ. Based on the time. Aha. So we have only three verbs in the Arabic language. Yes. We have three Arabic verbs only based on its time. Madin, it has two kasra, although you cannot see it properly. Madin means past. Oh yeah. Al-af'alu means the verbs. And the single form is fi'lun with three letters. Fa-'ain la. Fi'lun. It's one verb. So we have madin. It's fi'lun madin. You can call it fi'lun madin or just say madin. But it's better to say fi'lun madin. Past tense verb. Fi'lun mudari'un. Present tense verb. Fi'lu amrin. Okay. Fi'lu amrin. If you write the whole word with the word, you have to write fi'lu and amrin with two kasra below the ra. And that's the command verb. لكن المشتقات في اللغة العربية تتضمن. But the derivements in the Arabic language, they contain تتضمن الأسماء كذلك. It contains as well the nouns. الأسماء are the nouns. ولهذا سأحاول ذكر المشتقات كذلك. And that's why I will also mention the derivements also. لأنها مفيدة, because it's beneficial. إلا أنني but except that I will only except that I أنني أحاول, that I will try عدم تكرارها. I will try not to repeat them, because writing the derivements, you have to give the 6 forms. It will take some time, so I will not repeat them. Inshallah, I will try not to repeat them. مرة أخرى, another time. I will try not to repeat them another time. فمن أراد كتابتها فليفعل. So the one who wants to write them down, let him do that, because it's extra additional information, although it's not compulsory now. وهي ليست واجبة وهي ليست واجبة الآن, and it's not compulsory now, because it's like a next stage. فهي معلومات زائدة على الواجب. Okay, it's information what is additional, زائدة, extra, على الواجب, extra above what is compulsory for you to do and a must for you to do now. So it's only extra and additional. Don't see it as something you have to know now. وَالْأَفْضَلُ كَمَا ذَكَرْتُ, and the best, كَمَا, like, ذَكَرْتُ, I mentioned, كِتَابَةُ الْفِعْلِ is the writing of the fi'l, the verb, مع المشتقات, with the derivements, في الحاسوب, in the computer. That's the best way of doing it, making tables crystal clear. On the left, when I say left here, I mean top left, in the brown background. We have on the top left the word ad-darsu. What means ad-darsu, my brothers in Islam? Ad-darsu means the lesson. Okay, and how do you say the first lesson? Do we say ad-darsu al-ula or ad-darsu al-awwalu? We say ad-darsu al-awwalu. You can put a dhamma on the lam. Ad-darsu al-awwalu. What means the first lesson? You might hear this in the audio. Ad-darsu al-awwalu, the first lesson. So we use the word al-awwalu, what's mudakkarun. Mudakkarun means masculine. This word is very important. It means masculine. You know how important it is in English. Feminine, masculine. Like I said, the brother told me I have a special way of saying masculine. So mudakkarun, it's masculine because ad-darsu is also masculine. How do we know ad-darsu is masculine? Because it has no ta at the end. So it's a masculine word. So we need the order number to be masculine as well. So saying ad-darsu al-ula means first as well, but it's totally a mistake. And you might get corrected by somebody who is 4 or 5 years old in an Arabic country, who will tell you it's ad-darsu al-awwalu and not ad-darsu al-ula. مؤنثه. You can put a fatha on the hamza, because this is not a waw anymore, as you know. The hamza has taken over. Okay, the hamza is powerful. It can come on a letter, and then it becomes a hamza and no waw anymore. So you can put the fatha on the waw, on the hamza. Sorry, on the hamza. Like I said, it's not a waw anymore. مؤنثه, its feminine form is الأولى, as you know. Okay, الأول was masculine first, الأولى is feminine for first. And the plural of darsun is durusun, lessons, with a waw before the sin, durusun. Anyway, we are in the first chapter and also in the first lesson. Okay, so the first chapter has many lessons. If you go a little bit further, you will see الدرس الثاني. It's all still in the وحدة الأولى in the first chapter. Okay, there are a total of 9 lessons in this first chapter. In this 26 pages, there are 9 lessons. So this is الدرس الأول. And after that we have the word الحوار. الحوار, it's a word that you have to know. So we are going to we're going to change from the additional information, not compulsory to know, and now we're going back in the book to the compulsory information that you will have to try to understand, inshallah. Al-Hiwaru means the conversation or the dialogue. Like I said, this is a word that comes many times. After, in this page we have it 2 times, the word al-hiwar. After 2 pages we have another 2 times. And then after another 2 pages we have another 2 times, just to indicate how important this word is. Al-hiwaru means the conversation or the dialogue. Wal-jam'u, the plural form, you can see the jim between qawsayni, between the 2 brackets, shows that the plural form will be mentioned. Hiwaratun. Conversations, dialogues are hiwaratun. Okay, and as you will know in the future, the alif and open ta shows that it's a plural form, as you will know later on, inshallah. Muslimatun is a muslima, female muslim. Muslimatun, the plural, muslimatun. Mu'minatun, believing woman, mu'minatun. Kafiratun, kafiratun. Sa'imatun, a fasting woman, sa'imatun. Alif open ta. This is something you will learn later on, inshallah. So a conversation or a dialogue is hiwarun. Amma wa amma al-mukalamatu. This is a meme. This is like a type, you can say a bit of calligraphy way of writing the meme. You can write the meme just a clear round circle after the lam. But here, as you can see, the meme is below the lam. This is also allowed to write it that way. Anyway, وَأَمَّا means as for. The meme has a shadda. وَأَمَّا, look, I emphasize with the small w. وَأَمَّا. You cannot say وَأَمَّا. No. وَأَمَّا. And as for, what means and as for? الْمُكَالَمَةُ. What means al-mukalamatu? It means the talk. So don't say that al-hiwar means the talk. We have another word for a talk. A talk is al-mukalamatu. Or without al, you say mukalamatun, a talk. And wal-mukalamatu al-hatifiyatu is a telephone call. Al-mukalamatu al-hatifiyatu is a telephone call. No, I made a mistake. It's a telephone talk. It's a telephone talk. As you can see, I've tried to make it big, the screen, so sometimes the word doesn't come in one line. But you will understand that, inshallah. Or you understand that. So, a telephone talk is mukalamatun hatifiyatun, because hatifun is a telephone. And a mobile phone is jawwalun, and this is something that we will study in the future. So, a normal telephone, a landline, what you call landline, is called hatifun. So al-mukalamatu al-hatifiyatu is a telephone talk. A telephone call is اتصال هاتفي. Okay? اتصال هاتفي. This is what you call a phone call. نعم. So الحوار الأول. الأول, why do we use the masculine first? Because الحوار is masculine as well. So الحوار الأول is the first conversation. الأول مذكر. الأول is masculine. لأن, what means لأن? Because. لأن حوار, the word حوار مذكر أيضا is also masculine. Now, and then we have the word انظر, and we will talk about this inshallah. Okay, I will do only this one, انظر, and then we will stop inshallah. انظر means look. انظر is a command. How do you know it's a command? It has a sukun at the end. The verb has a sukun. انظر is a command verb. فعل أمر is a command verb. للمذكر, for the masculine form. Okay, is the masculine form. وقد عرفت, and indeed, قد means indeed, and indeed عرفت, you knew كيفية تغييره, how to change it. بحسب الضمائر, according to the depending on the pronouns. ضمائر are pronouns, and one pronoun is ضمير. What I actually mean is, you can help me, you can join me in this. انظر is look. Now we're going to put some pronouns. How do you say to a woman look? انظري, the ya comes in now. How do you say to two people, male or female? Look. انظرا, with the alif mamduda. How do you say to a group of men? Look. انظروا, with the waw and a silent alif. And to a group of female, انظرنا. So this is where I will stop inshallah, and until the next class inshallah. I think that some I think that it's stuck. It's stuck there. The screen. Inshallah, I will show you in the next class. Inshallah, don't worry about that. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.